Okay, welcome to the December 12th Thursday chat. For the benefit of AI that is making the notes, we have 6 announcements before we get to Matt Hollingshead. And we'll start with Betty Shapiro.
Thanks, Jerry. This one will be quick. I want to say a big thank you to all of those who contributed to the collection of potato latke mix. I will tell you, however, that the collection was nowhere near as generous as it normally is. And I know that some people have boxes that they want to contribute still, and that's okay. I'm going to make another trip tomorrow morning to Waltham to take the rest of what we've collected over there because they are in need of these products. I got some statistics recently that I want to share with you. The Jewish Family and Child Service, which runs this kosher food bank, services 650 families a month. They are in 3 locations, serving people from over 100 locales across Greater Boston, the North Shore, and the South area. So your contributions are very important to making the lives of these people better and allowing them to have a happy Hanukkah. Now, if you miss out on this one, we have another drive for Passover. So if you buy stuff and see it cheaper, save it, and you'll donate it for Passover. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Betty. Terry Union. You have to unmute. I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Pardon?
You're unmuted.
Well, I'm muted. I said I don't have the video to comment on, so I don't have a whole lot I can say without.
Oh, you do have the video. Faye, you're ready to show the video?
Okay.
No, so why don't you just give the introduction?
Okay. So the scholarship.
It's not coming through on my screen.
Okay, then I think we'll have to pass on this and practice for next week. And you'll see a good video next week if someone will leave it as a surprise. We'll move on to Sharon Gouveia.
Thanks, Jerry.
Wait a minute, I think I can do it. It came on. Okay, let me just try. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's see it.
There it is. Do you see it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but can I speak before you turn it on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Explain. So the scholarship committee is grateful for support of this community that gives generously to hourly employees and gives them the opportunity to further their education. And we're really proud of Melissa Paul, who received the scholarship for 3 consecutive years. And she has obtained a bachelor's degree and is now working as a supervisor in Centro. And this video is her lovely thank you note. So please continue with the video.
My name is Melissa Paul. My journey began as a server where I learned the importance of hard work, dedication, and excellent customer service.
And here.
These experiences have prepared me for my next role as a supervisor. I'm also incredibly proud to have been part of the scholarship fund 3 times in a row. This support has been instrumental in helping me achieve my academic goals, and now I'm a college graduate. My dreams are to become a midwife. I hope to travel and gain diverse experiences in this field before eventually settling down in the States. My passion for helping others and my desire to make a difference in the world drives me every day. Thank you for all your support and everything you guys doing for believing in me. And I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Well, congratulations.
Melissa
Very
Paul.
nice. So I'd like to just quickly say thank you to our wonderful community that supports the scholarship fund. It's so important and so generous to give hourly employees an opportunity to further their educations. And we're certainly proud of Melissa for what she's accomplished. And I hope that the support will continue. And don't forget that we have a challenge grant out there of $10,000 to be matched. And if you have not had an opportunity to contribute, please consider doing so, because it doubles your money if we can match that $10,000. And thank you to all for really caring about our people who work here and giving them an opportunity they would never have otherwise.
Thank you. And now Jerry Somers.
Thanks, Jerry. Continuing sort of on the theme of the generosity of people who live here at Newbridge and are appreciative of their staff, I'm glad to report on the results of our fall campaign, the Appreciation Fund campaign. This fall, we raised $200,000, which is to be distributed next week to among 302 eligible employees for an average of about $662 an employee. As you know, the amount of each employee's distribution is determined by the number of hours that they worked during the 6-month period covered by this campaign. Contributions were received from residents in independent living, assisted living, and memory care. And over 90% of those in units in independent living contributed during the campaign. Now, this year is a further demonstration of our appreciation of our employees. Next Thursday, a week from today, each of you will receive in your cubby a thank you sticker like this one, which we're urging you to wear on your clothing all day on next Friday, the 20th, which we'll designate as Staff Appreciation Day. We wish each of our employees, of course, the very best for this holiday season. And on behalf of the Appreciation Fund Committee, which this fall included Bob Brown, Ruthie Glazerman, Jim Harrison, Alan Canningsburg, Bob Orcan, Michael Ross, and myself, we thank you for helping to make Appreciation Day so meaningful for all of our employees and for us. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you. And I have Mary Jane Milner down to give a presentation. I don't see you listed under your own name. Are you there, Mary Jane? Oh, I guess she's not here. So we'll move on to Tara Fleming Caruso.
Can you hear me now? There we go.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So next Thursday, December 19th, is this month's installment of Newbridge 101, which is an educational seminar on all the supportive services we offer here at Newbridge. You're going to receive an email tomorrow with the Zoom link. Also next Thursday, at the end of our community chat, Linda Howe and Rachel Fox, team members from the Walk Center, are coming to speak about their new brain health and wellness coaching program. It's a short presentation, 10 minutes max, and there'll be some time for questions. If you're unfamiliar with the Walk Center, it's an HSL entity that provides expert care in addressing neurological, physical, and mental health needs of individuals and their families, with a strong emphasis on brain health. So they're an incredible resource and such great experts, and we'll see them next Thursday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And now Josh Ferraro.
Thanks, Jerry. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here in my office with Thomas Roberts, who most of the residents should be familiar with. Tom has worn many hats here and currently is filling in while Chelsea is on maternity leave as our events operation manager. Tom and I shortly will be speaking about the new NOSH menu that is scheduled to roll out on Monday. But I do have a couple of brief announcements prior to getting into that. First thing, I wanted to thank Terry and the entire community, the Scholarship Fund, and highlighting Melissa's journey. Many of my department employees take advantage of this scholarship, and it definitely assists with us hiring and retaining employees. So I just wanted to offer a thank you as well. The Interfaith Dinner, wow. We have over 150, approaching 160 people signed up for the Interfaith Dinner next Thursday. We actually approached and hit our initial cap prior to the closing of the deadline, which was tomorrow, to sign up. So we were able to extend a few more today and added those in, but we have reached our cap, which again was originally 130, and now we are approaching 160. So we're very excited about the feedback. We're very excited that everyone signed up electronically. Thank you, Steve, at the concierge desk, and Mark for providing technical support for those who needed it. I spoke to a few residents who had some issues initially signing up, but it was great that the entire community used the dining website, not only to RSVP, but to make their menu selection. So thank you for all of you who tried this new process, committed to it. It's very helpful in the managing of all of the attendees, especially knowing that we will be a full house next Thursday. And then in this week's dining communications, the Holiday Centro Brunch Buffet on December 25th, obviously with Christmas Day and Hanukkah falling on the same day, we'll be doing a holiday brunch. That menu will be included in the dining communications tomorrow, and including the process for signing up. And then the following week, you will be getting the information of the New Year's Eve dining options. Again, the holiday operations memo that went out a couple weeks ago highlighted that there will be 2 different options for New Year's Eve. And those menus and how to sign up for the 2 different options will be included in next week's dining communication. This week, we'll focus on the new NOSH menu and the Central Holiday Brunch on December 25th. So with that said, I'm going to take a moment to share my screen. Jerry, can everyone see that?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. That's good to hear. Thank you. Okay. And you can still see it. Yes, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay. So we are talking today about the new NOSH menu. This past Monday, December 9th, we had a NOSH team training. I want to thank all of those who participated, including the dining committee members and then a few of our NOSH Monday regulars for participating in helping us train the staff on the new menu items. Today, December 12th, Tom and I are here to present the new menu on the resident Zoom chat. Tomorrow, the menu preview for lunch and dinner in NOSH will go out in the dining communications, one time in print for those of you that still receive a printed packet, and it will also be uploaded on the dining website. And then next Monday, December 16th, is the launch date where you will see the new NOSH lunch menu and the dinner menu in effect. A few favorites that we want to highlight, and Tom will talk a little bit more about them, though. For dinner, we have the Sam Adams braised short ribs, classic meatballs, and poached halibut. One of the other new and I think kind of exciting options is a full course special. It's basically an all-inclusive option. So from the daily specials, you'll see the opportunity to choose a starter, one of the entrees, 2 sides, and a dessert for a fixed price of $29. So I'm going to turn this over to Tom to talk about some of the new NOSH menu items we're going to be launching on Monday, starting with lunch.
All right. So good afternoon, everybody. So new lunch menu on Monday the 16th, that Josh is saying. We're going to introduce a cranberry turkey salad, which is turkey breast, all white meat in that salad. Pastrami Reuben. with the.
Excuse me, we're still on the first page of your PowerPoint. Is it your intent to show those other pages on the left?
Yeah, it wasn't advancing, so I'm gonna switch to, thank you, Jerry, for letting me know that. How about now?
No, yes, now you're all set.
Okay, the menu slides weren't working, so we're gonna switch to this version. Thank you, Jerry, very much. Go ahead, Tom.
All right, so cranberry turkey salad, that'll be a turkey breast. There is no dark meat in this mix. Lightly seasoned, served on a choice of bread. Pastrami Rubens on the new lunch menu. We get a salmon melt, which will have the vegan cheddar cheese on it, on a grilled wheat bread, grilled vegetable panini, chicken Caesar wrap, which you can order chilled or warm, egg salad sandwich, and a daily special, as well as the daily salad bar offering. Salad bar has been very popular ever since we brought it back a while back, and we're getting lots of positive feedback on it for lunch and dinner. Any questions on the lunch menu that we just kind of ran through? All right. Again, on the new Nosh dinner menu, Chef Patrick wanted to add some things and take some things out. We added a roasted mushroom, which is a button mushroom, roasted off with a filling inside, a beef knish. And on the lighter fare side of the menu, we still have the seared Atlantic salmon, a saffron poached cod, poached halibut cod. I was thinking cod because I was going to say that in place of the cod that we have on the menu now, we'll be replacing it with the poached halibut. Za'atar grilled chicken breast, and a burrito bowl, which will kind of be like the med bowl that we previously ran, will turn into a burrito bowl. All right. On the entree section of the new dinner menu, we have an ultimate kosher burger. We've sourced with our kosher vendor a good product we feel that we can offer on the menu for a menu cycle. It holds the color right, it eats well, it cooks up nice. We've had some kosher burgers in the past that even if you cook a medium or medium rare, you don't get the color because the meat itself is kind of gray. So we've worked with our kosher vendor, sourced a good ground beef burger to come in. Hopefully you guys will like it and give us some good feedback on it. Classic meatballs on the menu, real simple menu, not a lot added to it. The meat speaks for itself. A little bit of onion and some seasoning. A Sam Adams braised short rib. We got a good short rib product, again, from the kosher vendor, Kosher Mart Foods, which is braided off in the Sam Adams beer, which adds a lot of body and a lot of flavor to it. The chicken wings will be the same chicken wing on the menu that we've had this past cycle, just change the flavoring of it. And I believe the count, I'm not sure if the count has changed or not. We can get 6 or 12. And then we get the Oh My Nosh flatbread, which we will run. It's a 9-inch flatbread, which will be cooked to order right on the line, right in on the line of Nosh, as well as a daily special that will run at nighttime also. We'll continue with the cookie of the day. We're adding a creme brulee. Obviously, all desserts are non-dairy, so it's a powdered creme brulee. It's actually the non-dairy creamer that we use has some sweetness to it, so it's a pretty decent product. Fresh fruit and profiterole with chocolate sauce. So profiterole is like a cream puff, just kind of filled with some cream inside and drizzled with chocolate sauce. Some good stuff on there. For starches, we're going to run spaghetti with tomato sauce for this menu cycle. Idaho baked potatoes, French fries, and a starch of the day. The sweet potato will work its way into the rotation as part of the nightly special. And on the vegetable side, steamed green beans, broccoli, kale slaw, and the vegetable of the day that would be running with the nightly special.
Thank you, Tom. So I, again, wanted to thank everybody who took part in the training this past Monday. I do want to just recap that, again, there are no changes to the Sunday night buffet as we do things now. There's no change to the Turkey Tuesday night buffet, and there's no change to the Friday Shabbat. So this menu that we are changing and updating and highlighting some new items is for the dinners on Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights for in-person dining. It is available for takeout Monday through Friday if you call or place your order online by 2 p.m. And again, that's not a change. I just wanted to recap. And Jerry, I'm sure there's a few questions, and Tom and I are here and happy to answer them.
Yeah, let's take this down. Good. Let's see. I don't see any hands.
Mayor Klein has his hand up, Jerry.
Go ahead, Mayor.
Yeah, you didn't mention it, but I assume it's so that the profiterole, the cream filling is non-dairy cream filling.
Correct.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. And no, if it's not on the menu, we'll make sure that's clear. Thank you very much.
You want to, should we ask?
Jerry, I think that's all Tom and I had. If there are any other questions, we're here. Otherwise, I just want to thank everyone for their time.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Tom. I think Jerry might be frozen. Jerry, are you there?
I think you're right. He's frozen.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Should we, typically this is the point where he moves on to Matt. I don't want to jump in. Yeah.
Well, I guess as long as Faye and David are all set with me taking the reins, I'll be happy to do so.
Go ahead, Matt.
Okay, terrific. Well, so first of all, nice to see you all. I'm sorry I missed you last week. I know Jess Coleman did an amazing job representing administration. But, you know, here I am today, so it's good to see you all. I want to give a shout out to Jerry Summers and the Appreciation Fund Committee. They have just done an incredible job this go round supporting our employees. And I think some of you will see how much it means to our employees, but the impact is just tremendous. And it's not necessarily how much they get, it's generally about the feeling they get when they're appreciated. So Jerry, to you and the Appreciation Committee, thank you. You make my job 1,000 times easier. I really appreciate all the hard work that has gone into that. A lot of neat creativity this year as well. So that's really exciting. You will see the state elevator inspectors milling around the campus this month periodically. They're testing all the elevators on the campus and reissuing their certificates. So if you see them, feel free to say hello, be friendly, but I wouldn't take a lot of their time. They've got they have a lot to get through. So if you see them there, that's what's going on. If an elevator doesn't seem to be running at an exact moment and you see 3 guys standing around it, it's not broken. They're doing their testing. That's exactly what's going on. So thank you in advance for your patience when that happens. Josh, Tom, I am now officially starving after that new menu rollout. It looks awesome. You can count me in for lunch. I hope everybody gives it a shot. It looks really great. And I'm glad to see that there's a baked potato on there, so I don't get pelted with baked potatoes. I appreciate that very much. We're coming into the time of year where a lot of employees take time off, and we've made sure that there's coverage for everybody everywhere when time off is taken. But this is where I just want to remind the residents that if you reach out to somebody and they're out, they're going to get back to you when they return. And I hope they have an out-of-office reply on, but it might take them a couple days to get back to you once they return. So either be patient or seek an alternate avenue. A great place to go is always One Stop Shop for 9500. They can always direct you. If it has something to do with administration, Lynette, Jess Coleman, myself, we can always figure out a way to navigate for you as well. I just know that every year folks take time off. And, you know, I'd be a fool to say that there is no impact on the campus operations. There certainly is, although hopefully it's minuscule. If you were in the garage recently, you saw that they're busy installing the EV chargers for the new electric vehicles that we have for here on campus. That's going pretty well. Hopefully they'll wrap that project up today. If not today, in the next day or so, that'll be done. And those chargers and those cars are immediately on the right-hand side when you pull in the garage. And so I've seen the new cars out cruising around the campus already, which is great because the other ones that were rolling along were starting to make me a little bit nervous in repair costs. So Fernando, I see you have your hand up, which must be related to what I'm saying.
I think I'm back, by the way.
Hey, Jerry, welcome back.
What happened?
Hey, Jerry, good to see you.
I have no idea, but it's nice to know that you have a life without me. It just shut me down. My Wi-Fi went out or something. Anyway, go ahead, Fernando.
Just to let you all, good afternoon, by the way. They finished the car charges about a half hour ago. So
Right.
that's all set. And the state elevator inspector, they will be back on New Year's Eve to finish up all the elevators.
Oh, so they're moving along. Very
Yeah,
good.
they're moving along.
That's great. That's great news. We're also in that time of year where it's, imperative that if we see something, we say something a little more so than usual, because this is not just about outside risk. This is also about ice this time of year. As we've seen yesterday, 60 degrees and raining. Today, 35 degrees and exceptionally cold this morning. So if you're out there or you're looking out your window and you see ice, as much as we try to be everywhere all at once, it is helpful when you let us know if there are icy conditions in certain areas, so we can jump on it and notify AQPS to get out there and salt and sand. I just want to make sure as a campus that we're all approaching this in a way to keep each other safe, because 162 acres, as much as we love to have eyes everywhere, sometimes it's just not feasible. So I want to thank you all in advance for speaking up. And then lastly, next week, I'm really looking forward to joining many of you at the Interfaith Dinner. That's going to be a special event. It is every single year. And, I hope to see you all there. And thank you for all the support. And I hope you all have a wonderful week.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other questions or any announcements that we missed? Thank you. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.